For my second devious challenge, players must take it in turns, moving up to 3 blocks of this tower. The higher it is, the more money they win. The lower it is, the more my cultists and I keep. Alternatively, one person may open this chest containing my Hood of Immunity. They will forfeit their chance to place blocks, but gain protection from the next murder.
Square this team and get this tower. You may move up to 3 blocks. The end of the task, everyone's taking a turn. The height of the tower will determine how much money the innocents win. Ah, I get, okay, sure. So, am I reading this as well? The Hood of Immunity, oh my God. Before placing any block, oh, I don't need the Hood of Immunity. I just need to not have the rest of the people come out and see the tower on the floor. Oh, right. Okay, 3. Go. I'm gonna take some hard to get ones. Take some, oh, these ones are all like super safe. This one comes out easy, right. Okay. Oh my God. Have I unstabled it by accident? Surely not. Okay, there we go, look. 3 central pins, like, well secured. I've set up the tower quite comfortably. I've left a lot of easy ones. Shall I reinforce it a bit? Am I allowed to, like, make it nicer? Okay. All right, good, I'm done. Where do I leave? All right, bye everyone. Thanks, I love you. Hello, I'm in, I've done it. And then of course everyone's gonna come in and we're gonna discuss it as they all come in. This is a great idea, guys.
But it have to be this tall. This is insulting. Get the tower as high as possible.
I built the tower, I firmed it up, I did a good boy job. If I was a traitor though, I would have had to do exactly the same as I did.
The Hood of Immunity. Before placing any blocks, you may open the chest and take the hood to be protected from sacrifice. I don't think I need it. Okay.
So I assume Boba will just come through and say, I built 3 blocks on the tower, and we'll be like, okay. And then the next person will come through and say, I built 3 blocks on the tower, and they'll say, okay. And then someone will come through and say, the tower fell down, I had to rebuild it. And so we'll be like, okay. So, oh no, but they can't,
So, I can either make it tall, and hope that, but I shouldn't do any more than 3 blocks taller because that's their objective. So my options are either make it 3 blocks taller and dangerous somehow, or I can just punch it. I guess I don't know. I'm clumsy. I've got gloves on. That's my excuse. I did it.
I need to pee again. Come in. Pull. Wow. Come here.
Luis, you did okay.
Tell me what happened.
I don't want to talk about it.
Tell me what happened.
Placing any blocks and you do not have protection. And like, wait, let's just.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm gonna place some blocks. I don't know whether it'll be better like that. No. It's wobbly. There. Done. That's it.
So there's a Jenga tower. Yeah. Where did you pick the blocks from?
So I took it off of the edge.
How far up?
Well, I picked it up like this. And as
how far
I did,
up the tower? So the tower's like this. Where did you get the block from?
I was gonna just, oh, you could take it from lower?
Yeah. Where did you take the box from?
From the top.
From the top? But I thought you would have gone outside, played Jenga, built 3 solid blocks, and like, I thought this was going to be pretty straightforward. I didn't realise I was working with Captain Chaos immediately after me, who doesn't know the rules of Jenga.
I did forget.
Come in. Come in.
Pull it hard.
Pull it.
Hard. Pull it hard.
Hello.
Do you know how Jenga works,
Okay,
Becky?
stop it.
Yes?
Tell me what you saw when you went out there.
Who's dropped these ones? Oh, that's sus. Ooh. All right. Boop. Whoa. It's a wobbler. There's quite a few people left, right? So I don't want to go like that, even though if I was like the last one, put it on that you know? But I'm going to be safe.
What did you do?
I just put 3 on top.
See, Becky did
From the tower, that's the right thing to do. Where did you pick them from?
The floor.
There was some on the floor?
Yeah.
That's 'cause
Now,
I
okay,
knocked them
how
over.
many were on the floor?
4.
See?
So you knocked over...
That's not that bad. We can make that up.
3 blocks. Now what? What's this? Oh, shit.
There were 4 on the floor.
So you picked up 3 and put them on the top?
Yeah.
Maybe I was just making it easier for Becky.
Okay, so you had a good... So you,
Mine was
again,
easy.
yours is easy, right?
Yeah.
Okay, we've established what happened. Maybe I need to like Sherlock Holmes mind palace a bit more. Okay, just let the knowledge flow over me and, you know, really engage that skill that I know is in there. Latent deductive power that I've honed through years of TTT. Just, I need to set it loose. Look, listen, anyone who comes in, we just ask them what did they do? Just, they tell us that in their own words.
Oh, they did the door first try.
What? This means I'm safe. Oh, I'm so tempted.
There was a Jenga tower,
Yeah.
and the top 3 were in a line of 3, which is a bit suspicious, and there was 3 on the floor.
How's it suspicious?
Why is that?
Because you wouldn't...
How many on the floor?
3 on the floor.
3 on the floor.
And
There were not 3 on the floor.
having the top 3, you wouldn't put 3 down the top, you'd put 2 down and then 1 on top of them, right? That's what I did.
So we've got a lie here already.
Yeah, it's definitely a lie.
With either you or Becky are lying.
Well-
Because Becky said she only left 1 on the floor, and
I'll
you're
tell you
saying
exactly
you got
how I
there and
left
there were
it.
3.
There was 3 on the floor. I took 2 off the tower, put them on top as a pair, then I took 1 off the floor and put it on top of those 2.
I don't know why, but my brain said you're only allowed to take them off the top, and I was like, this is gonna be a weird game.
Oh.
Yeah.
Why are all of you chaotic? Like, why can none of you
hired us!
just do the task?
I did the task. I made it 2 blocks higher.
No, but you've given us this problem now of like,
I thought I just had to make it like a tower with like the posts on it, and I was like, this is not safe.
come in,
Other way.
pull it,
Really hard.
pull it hard.
Really hard. Why do you look sad?
She took the cloak thing.
Mango took the hood.
I didn't even read that sheet until afterwards.
Okay. Oh. 2 are on the floor. So someone has just thrown some on the floor. Someone ahead of me. Okay. Okay.
What did it look like when you got there?
There was 1 block on top, around 6, and there was 2 blocks on the floor.
There you go.
Oh, that feels a bit scary. I might have to do that. Yeah, I might have to. I think I might end up knocking the whole thing over. Okay, 1.
Hang on a second. You went out there, you saw there was a Jenga tower, you thought, well, I could pick up these 2 bricks and put them on it, or I could just take a hood and get protection because I don't think I can trust myself moving 2 bricks from the floor to a Jenga tower.
No, it's not about the Jenga blocks. It's about I can't be voted off next. You don't understand.
Oh, is that what it gives
No,
you?
you can't.
Yeah.
You can be voted off. You can't be killed by the.
Yeah,
by
I can't
the
be killed.
cultists.
It gives me death immunity. No one could kill me.
She can't get murdered
I
by
am
the cultists.
scared.
I
thought
should
it
have
was
read. I
voting
should have read the
immunity.
thing.
2. Okay. Oh, put it in the middle. Huh. I'm gonna have to go for, what was it when I was touching this one? Oh my God, but I can't have all of that balancing on 1. There's no Lucy's. Is it falling on me? I feel like it's falling on me.
there's still the problem that you two stories don't match.
Well, I think I've got short-term memory loss, and there must have been more bricks on the floor than I thought. I'm just confused.
Because you dropped blocks and you've got the
You
longest
sound logical.
block. Me?
Well, you said you dropped 4 and I picked up 3, so there should be 1 left. I can't
Why did you
remember.
put 3 on top in a row when you could have gone much higher? You could have gone one block higher.
Yeah.
I just didn't think. Because I saw what had been put underneath, so I just copied that, but the other way.
I just didn't even remember that you could take blocks out of it.
Yeah, same.
And I was like, oh, sorry, I just have to move the top 3 around. I don't know why I thought that. I did move them around onto the floor.
Sounds very
How
dangerous.
did you drop 4 when did you drop them on top of the tower? And
Well, I picked it up, and as it slid, it knocked them.
Right.
I just can't tell if that's an
I am
accident or if you
so,
meant to
like,
do that.
I'm so
What did you do, Lewis, in your first turn?
Yeah, Lewis.
He's having a mental breakdown.
Come, shh, shh, shh. Yes, that's it. Good. There we go. Gentle, gentle. Okay. There we go. Okay, right.
What? I didn't even read that. All right. Was that necessary? What is that? Sounds that important.
I took 3 blocks from the tower from difficult areas that I thought were like from, because it was all filled in. So I took 3 middle chunks. I put them on the top.
All 3 on top?
Yeah.
So he did what I did
So you
then.
both did the silly way, which
Yeah.
doesn't make it down.
You should have done 2, 2.
Someone's here.
Hello.
How did you do?
Okay.
First,
Going
first
Just
describe
sit
the
down.
scene.
We decided as a group that we would be asking the next person to come in what the state of the tower is when they came in before we talked about anything else.
There were 2 blocks on the floor, which looked like someone had just like taken them off and put them on the floor, or like accidentally been knocked over. And the tower was complete. I added 3 to it, and I ended it with 2 on top next to each other in the middle.
You're smart. Well done.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But I do think they're a bit fucked because the tower felt incredibly, like, really unstable.
Who is next? Is it Mark?
It's
You're
Raz.
already
and
at
Raz.
£6 out of 10. That's a good £6.
I mean, I just don't understand how it could be that unstable.
I went round having to check all of them, and a lot of them are like stuck in there. When I say not
I
stable,
moved 2 from the tower and both of them came out straight away.
okay, but then you didn't check any other ones.
No.
So when I went around checking, they were all either really stuck in there, or if I took, there was a loose one that if I took, it would be balancing on one, and the whole thing started to sway. So I couldn't take that one, but all of them are really stuck in there. And I'm sure Raz will say that when he gets here, that it was hard to find a loose one.
Okay.
I, as a traitor, am allowed to move as many of these blocks as I wish. So I could say I had a little accident. Might have knocked over the tower a little bit. Oops. Plus one more gonna hurt. Oh, I'm so clumsy.
So Boba said she dropped 4 on the floor, right?
Okay.
And then Becky said she picked up 3 and put them on the tower.
So there's 1 left.
But when I got there was 3 on the floor.
So someone here is lying.
So something here went weird.
I'm just confused.
Either
Maybe
Feels like Becky.
Becky.
I'm not even lying because I'm doing maths from what you said and what I picked
From what
up.
you said, not
there's-
from what you know.
I can't remember what
Their
was on the
story
floor.
checks out. So she dropped 4 and she got there was 4 and she
And I picked up
3.
3.
But when I got there was 3 on the floor.
That looks good to me. That looks good. Actually, I think I've set a little booby trap. I'm not sure. Might go tits up. I'm heading out. Bye-bye this way. Ciao.
Well, the thing is that what might happen is Raz might come in and say the tower was all on the floor.
I think
What
he
if he says
might.
that?
What
then
if
he's a
Lydia
liar.
knocked it over?
Well, no, but he could.
Again, I'm like coming for
exactly.
myself.
That's the point.
Yeah.
You see what I mean? He might have knocked it over and be saying that.
So I know if he says that, then he's a traitor. a cult member, a cultist, if he comes in and says it was knocked over when I got
I doubt
there,
he's going to do that.
No, I don't think he will.
If he knocks it over and he's good, he would probably admit to it, right?
And then it's up to us to decide whether we think he did it on purpose or by accident. But I can't believe it was accident, because it was.
Come in, pull it.
Pull it hard!
Hi.
Hello. You don't look happy.
Have a seat, Ravs,
Have a seat.
and just tell us what you saw in your own words.
What did it look like when you first got there?
I can move up to 3 blocks. 3 blocks. Luckily, I'm very innocent. If you open the chest and the hood has been taken, you must leave immediately without placing any blocks. Well, I wouldn't do that because I'm absolutely fine. Well, that tower is pretty big. It's a pretty big tower. Ooh, do I want to look in here though?
How many were on the top?
3 on the top.
And how many were on the floor?
There was 1.
Okay.
The 1 block to
That one.
There was 1.
And then what happened? What did you do?
So Lydia said there were 2 on the top and 2 on the floor.
There were 2 on the
There was
floor.
1 that I saw.
There were 2
Only
on the
one.
floor.
There was only 1. I am dumb with information retention, so.
But because you saw 2, I saw 2.
then what did you
tower
do to
look
it?
like now.
So I tried to take one from the bottom. I made it oopsie-doopsie.
How big was your oopsie doopsie?
For fuck's sake.
We're down to 5, and I put another one on the top.
You know what? I'm a good team player. Last one. Goodbye.
I'm so confused.
So you knocked it down.
I knocked a couple down by
What
mistake.
do you mean a couple down?
Like, it went from like £6 to £5.
But wait
What
a
do you mean
minute.
£6 to £5?
There was didn't you see the
ruler thing.
I didn't see that.
The ruler? Yeah, it was on 6, and I knocked like the top row off.
But
'cause
how
it,
did
it shook in the wind?
The wind
But
did
how
it
did
then.
you knock just the top bit off? I thought that it was kind of loose
Because when I
around
put
the
it,
middle.
So you're now
when
blaming the wind.
When I put it down, it
Maybe
fucking
he's-
jiggled a couple of them off.
And you're saying just
Jiggled
the
a
top
couple
came
of
off,
them. What do you
even
mean
though
a
they're
couple of
really
layers?
big.
A couple, like the top like 3 fell off, and I had to
Top
fucking
3 layers fell off.
No,
3.
like blockies.
It was approximately
I think
like
that's
2
very
to 3
strange.
layers.
How many
I am a
layers fell
silly
down?
dumb goose, and I made a mistakey, and then I put my last block that I was allowed to put on.
So how many were on the floor when you left?
I didn't count them.
How many though?
I didn't count them.
How many roughly?
I'm not Rain Man.
Oh no.
Oh,
no. He's just looking.
No, that's a good face, right?
Okay, maybe. I don't know.
It's
Like, that's a terrible face.
How did it go?
All right.
It went very well.
Just don't say anything, Mark. Tell us what happened. Every single thing that happened as soon as you stepped outside.
As soon as I stepped outside, I examined the beautiful English countryside. I walked up, there was a small pedestal. I read a note. Upon the note, it told me I could move 3 blocks to add to a tower to earn more money. And then moved up a little bit closer. Ooh, getting closer, there's lovely brisk air. There's another note next to a chest, reading about a secret
Mark, we know
ritual.
all this bit.
I'm just doing what Lewis told me to.
I was enjoying it. I was.
He was a
I
true
chose
storyteller.
not to open the secret chest.
No, but I did.
You did. Bloody good job I didn't. I placed 3 blocks, one directly on top of the other to earn us more money.
Okay, what did you see? What
was not
state was the tower in?
horizontally?
The tower's in pretty good.
Where'd you get the blocks from?
On the
How
ground.
many were on the ground?
There was 1, 2, there was maybe about sort of like 9, 10 on the ground.
There was not that many.
There was 9 or 10 on the ground. Fuck
There
this
was
guy.
already 2 off. There was
This
already
guy's
2
bad.
off.
Bad news.
Also,
I'm shit at Jenga.
How many were there on the floor when you got there?
I only saw 1.
There should have been 2.
Okay, this is what we have information-wise. I went out there.
He just whispered in my ear unless I'm lying.
Listen, we'll go through it all. Just everyone will go through and tell because you guys haven't heard the whole thing from earlier. So, I went out there. Tower was
Tower was
complete.
complete.
I took 3 from the hard to get bits in the middle
Yep.
and solidly stacked them on top.
Yeah.
Okay, normal. Didn't go in the chest.
Boba.
Boba went out.
Lewis is mad at me.
Did you ruin it, Bobby?
On a tiny bit. I had my gloves on and I picked it up and it slipped. Also, I forgot in Jenga that you take blocks from lower and I thought I just have to stack the top ones. So I tried to, I was like, well, we'll figure this out. And I dropped 4.
So this is the thing. So Becky says she left 1 on the floor.
Oh.
Oh.
Come in. My lord.
Tom went out there and just knocked it over.
He's just like,
Well played, everybody. You did very well that round, Innocence. Earning a grand total of £7.
Now that's big money.
What up?
trust has been established.
I am very disappointed with my cultists. That's a lot of money going to the innocents. My money. If you keep performing this poorly, maybe I'll out one of you.
Oh my god.
Now, it is time for us to move back into the Hall of Judgment, where one of you will be banished. And then there were 8. Your numbers are dwindling, but you've done very well so far, Innocents, earning yourself a grand prize of £7.85 in total.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah. That last challenge went pretty well for you. But have you managed to identify any foul cultists in your midst? Did they knock over the tower? Did it turn out some people were a little less coordinated than expected?
Looking at me.
Or could it have just been the wind? You have 10 minutes to discuss, and then one of you will be banished from my noble manor. Begin!
Okay, I gotta come straight off the fucking bat, all right, and say that I fucked up and it cost us like £1.
Okay.
I knocked over some shit.
The numbers were different. You said 4, and then Mark said he came and said like 9 or 10.
I'm not Rain Man. I didn't count the bits that fell off.
You know,
right?
Nathan Duncan are.
Raz, there's a big difference between being Rain Man
I'm
and counting
Scottish.
to 10.
I've got a Scottish education. Okay, I'm Glaswegian.
Ravs, I've been thinking about this a lot because I went before you. And when I was trying to get the blocks out, I found that, say like it's up to here, literally like the top half was like swaying like crazy.
it was fucking blown
But
about.
you said just what, the first 2, 3, I don't know how you would have even...
I went low because that's the rules of Jenga, and I was one of the last people to go, so the tower was already pretty bad.
But you're saying you knocked just the top ones off?
Wait, are you saying that there was no bricks
some
on the
of
floor?
Like when I pulled out one of the last pieces, it wobbled and a couple bits fell off the top.
How does that happen when the
Well, who
when
was
it's
before
really
Ravs?
tall? How did
Before
just
me
those
was
bits
Lydia.
fall?
Was Lydia.
Were there
Yeah.
lids? Were there any on the floor when
There
you
were
went?
2.
Why didn't
Yeah.
you
There
use
was
2 on
one.
the floor?
There was one when I saw it, and I didn't see the other one.
There was 2.
There was
And then
2.
I got 2 on top, and
Mango
then
confirmed
I was
it
pulling
too.
out the last one, and a couple fell off, and I was like, oh shit.
But I just don't understand. What, are you saying it went like that and some slid off? 10
It was like
slid off?
as I was like putting it on, it wobbled a bit, and I used my hands to stabilize.
Did you stabilize? You didn't
I
say
did
that
stabilize.
before.
No, I'm talking about how they fucking fell off.
You hugged the tower, Ravs.
Says the person who didn't even try to make us any money and just
That
picked
is very
the hood.
suspicious.
Okay, I was
Selfish.
gonna start by saying yes, it's very obvious I'm in the hood, right? And I'm gonna put myself out on the limb and say that I am very suspicious of Boba and Ravs and Becky. These are the people I'm suspicious of.
Keep in mind that the best move in that round for the cultists to do is to take the hood away, because
Yeah.
it means that nobody else can be protected.
Yeah.
But also, you made a note of the 3 people who were sus, like, you know, Boba for fumbling and not knowing the rules of Jenga, Ravs for dropping the Jenga,
Yeah.
and Becky for counting wrong. But Becky wasn't the only person who counted wrong, because we only know Becky counted wrong because Duncan was immediately after her. So Duncan is just as sus.
Okay, no, wait,
Hang
wait,
on,
hang
no,
on.
before I let you interrupt. Also, I think Mango might be protecting her traitor buddy, Duncan, conveniently missing that he is actually just as sus as Becky.
How did you say you saw it when you arrived? When you left it? What had you leave it?
There was 4 on the floor, and I picked 3 up off the floor.
So you left it with 1 on the floor.
Yeah, there
right?
was 1 left.
And then you saw it with 2 on the floor and 1 on top. So to get to that position from Becky's position, I would have had to have put a block back.
Can I ask a question about the 2 that fell? Was it 2 that fell?
It was 4 off
It
the
was
top.
4. Oh, so it was at the so it wasn't you dropping them because of your gloves. It was like knocking them.
But I went to pick it up with my hands, and as I did that, I could feel it sliding along, and I thought, I've committed to this one. And then it knocks them over, which I'm glad it didn't knock over more than that, and I also don't know how it didn't.
And you said 4
Yeah.
fell.
And you saw 4 when you came in. Okay.
All right, so Does everyone just want to go through quickly who they think it is?
We got to write it down.
I mean, we could say now.
Well,
There's
no,
no
but
rules that we
I just
can't.
want to be public about it. Like,
Okay.
Go on.
I think Mango Duncan.
And that is time. Everyone, please pick up your chalkboards and write down who you wish to banish. Have you managed to work out who my foul cultists could be? Or are you going to vote out another innocent? The voting is over. I hope you have decided well. Duncan, who have you chosen to kick
Oh, God,
out
I thought
of?
he was going to say it was you.
I chose Becky. Just because when I came in, it wasn't what she described that she left.
Lydia.
So I chose Ravs purely because
I'm a dumb fuck.
he's a dumb fuck. And you said different to what I saw, so I found that a bit confusing.
Fair.
Boba.
Well, it's Mango because I thought it would be really smart to take the hood if you were an evil person.
Lewis, who have you voted for? Reveal.
Duncan. I just don't believe him. Just instinct. Knowing him for so many years. But then again, shit, now I think it's him, it's probably not. Oh, no.
Too late. Your vote has been counted.
Quick, change it.
Becky, who have you voted for?
Ravs, just because
That's
it just didn't make sense with what you said.
I made an oopsie doopsie. I did a silly goose.
Ravs, would you like to reveal?
Mango, because I think it's very selfish, not trying to get money for the team, and an evil person would try and take away something that would benefit us innocents.
Interesting. Interesting how the votes are landing. Mark, who have you voted for?
I've voted for Ravs. I'm sorry, boy. Just because he said he claimed one number, I saw another one. Can't
This
dispute
is
facts.
Didn't count.
3 votes for Ravs, unless Mango has voted for
Mango.
herself.
Yeah.
In a power play, Ravs will be exiting the building. Mango.
I also voted Ravs.
I'm not Rain Man.
The old Ravs defense.
The votes have been cast. Ravs, please make your way towards the exit.
Feels bad, man. Feels bad. You fucked up. You fucked up.
Ravs, reveal your role.
I was a bad guy. I was cultist. I wish I I wish I had fucking kicked your little stupid tower over so you would have got nothing. I want you to get nothing. I hope you all lose.
No way.
Hey, we fucking did it!
Yes, amazing.
I was actually surprised at Ravs Soche, yeah. It felt like his story was so innocent, and just after Lydia said, "Oh, the tower's really unstable and topply," and Ravs was like, "Well, a bit of it fell down."
He was my number one suspect. He's gone. I think that's a very good benefit to us. He's very good at these kinds of games. He's very good at kind of lying and convincing people that he's, to do what he thinks and stuff like that. So I think getting him out of the game at this point, super, super good for us.
I just wanted to believe in Ravs. Oh, my instincts are so wrong on this game. I'm so bad.
Well, fuck. They got me. So, can Boba do it on her own? I think it's going to be hard. But I'm rooting for her. You can fucking do it, Boba. Let's go. Girl boss, gaslight, keep your way to victory.
You have successfully banished the cultists.
Innocence proven.
You're doing very well, innocents. But now it's time for the remainders of my minions to do their dirty deed. Blindfolds on, please, for one of you is about to be murdered.
I'm not.
Apart from Mango.
Apart from Mango.
What am I gonna do now? Ravs, you fucker. So now I guess I have to decide who is the best to get rid of, which I don't really know what I want to do. Papa. Help me, Papa.
My sweet cult member. You're in a bit of a pickle, aren't you? So who are you going to kill this time? Bear in mind, Mango is currently wearing the Hood of Immunity.
I think they think that Mark is 100% because he went last. Becky they were suspicious of with math. I think I'll get rid of Lydia, just for Ravs maybe.
Well, you're going to have to do a lot to be able to stay undercover. But I do have a parting gift for you.
Is it chocolate?
It's not chocolate.
One day it will be chocolate. There is no money in the mystery box. Okay.
That's a little hint for you for next round. Good luck. I think you're going to need it. Oh no! Another terrible murder has happened. Please, take your blindfolds off.
Oh my god!
Lydia.
Lydia has been slain by the cult.
What does it say?
Die, dumb bitch.
Wow.
Wow.
Holy shit.
It sounds like whoever killed Lydia might have had a bit of a grudge.
But Ravs was already gone.
Now, I don't know if that is a genuine clue, but in the very first round, Lydia voted for Becky, and there was the whole thing of like, do you think she's a dum-dum? And Lydia was like,
yeah. But no.
Lydia was the one person I was convinced was innocent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am gutted. I'm really sad I died, but I messed up, I think, by being too innocent. As in, like, I think it was so obvious that I wasn't bad. I was an easy target to get rid of.
Lydia dying that sucks because we were like innocent buddies. But I'm not surprised she got killed because she was so innocent.
If anything, I'm too good at this, which has always been my downfall in life. Just being too good at things. It is a curse. It is a curse.
The time for discussion is over. It is on to my third and final challenge.
oh,
Are you ready to unlock your full potential? You have the choice on if you wish to end the game or not.